It's now my pleasure to introduce the director of the Texas A&M Transportation Institute, Dr. Dennis Christiansen. Dr. Christiansen has directed TTI since 2006 and has been on staff there for the past 30 years. He and his team have been at the research forefront in improving roadway safety, creating new construction methods, and developing better roadway materials and pavements. He's also an international expert in high-occupancy vehicle lane research. Dennis has received numerous awards for his transportation research and is an honorary member in the Institute of Transportation Engineers. Dr. Christiansen received his undergraduate degree from Northwestern University and his master's and doctorate degrees from, where else? Texas A&M University. Dennis, welcome.
Thank you, General Weber, and thank you, General Ramirez, for making us proud to be citizens of this country. Outstanding presentation. General Weber, congratulations on taking the lead of a great state agency. Let me join Vice Chancellor Tommy Williams in welcoming all of you to College Station, Texas, and the Texas A&M campus. It's special for us to, again, for the 88th time, have members of your commission, your leadership, the staff of the Texas Department of Transportation here on the A&M campus. This short course is always a highlight of our year and a very visible example of the value of the partnership between the state universities and the Texas Department of Transportation. The universities in this state take great pride in the relationship that Tommy described. The vision set forth by Mr. Greer in the mid-1940s has long been realized on virtually every mile of highway in the state of Texas. Innovation, leadership have always been a big part of TxDOT, and that innovation suggests there's a role for your university partners. And as we look forward, more and more innovations are going to be needed. We live in a state where urban congestion has been increasing at 8% per year for 2 decades, and a state that now expects to experience considerable population and economic growth going forward. We live in a state where substantial investment in infrastructure is going to be necessary, but we're never going to have all the money that we think we need. If we had all the money, we wouldn't have the space to build the infrastructure, not going to put a third deck on I-35 in Austin. And if we had the money and we had the space, we'd never get the environmental clearance to allow us to do that. So, something disruptive needs to happen to bend that curve and help alter how we go forward. And technology is in the process of being that disruptive change. Vehicles talking to vehicles, vehicles talking to the infrastructure, providing travelers a wealth of information they never had before can do so much to increase capacity, manage demand, and improve safety. At a recent conference in Detroit, Bill Ford commented that since 1950, there's been a lot of change in transportation, but it's really been all evolutionary. In his view, for the first time in 60 years, those changes are going to be revolutionary as we reinvent transportation in a connected world. At that same meeting, Mary Barra, CEO of General Motors, announced that the high-end Cadillac in the 2017 model year will have autonomous driving capability. The CEO of Verizon announced that in 2015, the Verizon network will be sufficiently robust to connect the vehicles in the United States. Private companies are spending billions of dollars on research in these areas, and at the same time, a multitude of entrepreneurs are developing apps that solve real problems. Given the growth we expect in this state, if any state has the need to sort out how you combine strategic infrastructure investment with effective development and deployment of technology, it's Texas. And to its credit, TxDOT is taking steps in that direction. You have a technology task force, you have Accelerate Texas, and an agency that's recognized that this is part of what the solution is going forward. So the future offers some exciting possibilities. Transportation 10, 20 years from now is going to look a lot different than it does today, and an effective university research program can be a way to help you get there. Welcome back to the A&M campus. Take a few minutes to walk around. The place has changed just a little bit over the last few years. The rapid growth of the campus and the region gave us the honor of having one of TxDOT's 100 most congested roadways on Texas Avenue here in College Station. We're working hard to get 25,000 more fans into and out of an expanded Kyle Field. When you think about it, on game day last Saturday night, there were 110,000 people in Kyle Field, which made it essentially the fourth largest equivalent downtown area in the state of Texas served by no freeways. So all the transportation problems are not in the larger areas. We look forward to having you here for this short course. If you have questions, if you need help, there are TTI people scattered all over pretty much everywhere. Please don't hesitate to stop and ask them a question. Welcome back to the Texas A&M campus and enjoy your time here.